Okay, that was a lot to follow, so let me break it down for you. Lure Doge Dark to this base. Spawn Riceball so he doesn't damage the base, then at around 140 frames spawn Slime. Make sure his wave hits Bahamut. Then spawn another Riceball to trigger Bahamut's attack, then Cafeteria to damage Doge Dark, then Boulder to finish him off. Afterwards, spawn another Riceball, ideally luring Bahamut as close to the base as possible. Afterwards, spawn Fishman to do some chip, then stall Bahamut with another Riceball when Fishman is dead. At around 500 frames, when Bahamut's blast is cleared up, spawn Slime to snipe the oncoming Mr. Angel. Once you do, you can just finish him off with Cafeteria. Make sure to spawn Rock during Bahamut's blast so Mr. Angel doesn't hit the base, and spawn Riceball with Cafe so Bahamut doesn't hit the base. Afterwards, spawn another Fishman. This will knock Bahamut back, so make sure to clip Boulder through to chip MKD. Then, near 1000 frames, another Mr. Angel will spawn. Don't try to snipe him with Slime off of Bahamut, Croakley will only slow him. Instead, wait for Croakley to attack, then spawn Slime. Then spawn Cafe again to finish him off. Then another Fishman for additional chip. At 1400 frames, the Doge spawns. Make sure to do the trade with Slime, but also time Boulder during it so Bahamut doesn't hit the base. After this, spawn Fishman to knock back Bahamut, then chain with your own Bahamut. Time Thunderbolt just barely before Bahamut hits the enemy Bahamut, and ideally it should hit him after he gets KB'd. If you pushed him back, your Bahamut should also hit MKD. Then your Bahamut will get another hit from the Thunderbolt before dying from the blast, but in some rare cases, he can get a third hit on Bahamut. The next Mr. Angel spawn is random, but before that, try and stall MKD from the base so you can keep your base HP high. When the Mr. Angel does spawn, snipe him with Slime, then kill him with Cafe. At around 2800 frames, Doge will spawn again. Lure him to the base, but wait to spawn Slime, as there's a Brawlo at 3000 frames that Slime needs to kill. It's a precise timing, but with enough practice, you'll get used to it. Then, you'll want to spawn Newton. Make sure Bahamut's Blast doesn't hit him. You can use Thunderbolt and his Conjure if you need to, but ideally you'd want to save his Conjure. Use Slime to snipe the next Doge, and then Baron Seal will appear. Newton will likely be slowed by Croakley, so make sure to lure any enemies into his range, but try to prevent luring Bahamut. Newton only outranges him by 25, and considering Bahamut's speed, it's too risky. Then Cappy Jr. will spawn. Ideally, you could use your Conjure at this phase of the fight, and Bahamut chain with Thunderbolt here. You can also use Slime off of Cappy when both Baron Seal and Bahamut are slowed for some extra chip. If pulled off correctly, they'll both die, and some extra Slime waves will kill off MKD. My run had a very optimal Bahamut, but if Cappy Jr. doesn't die, he should be low enough to finish off with the Slime and Newton. Then use Slime on the next preceding Doge, and keep doing standard stalling. When the two Mr. Angels waves come along, make sure to use Cafeteria on the first one, let Newton hit both, then stall until Cafeteria comes back to kill the second. Do not use Slime here. You need to save Slime for the 2 Brawler wave, and make sure he's timed to hit both of them. Don't use Fishman to kill them, as the extra chip he provides to Bahamut is required to kill him in time. Then MKD respawns. Make sure to continue doing the basic stall with each of the peon cycles. Newton may die in this phase of the fight, but he should be off cooldown by the time he does, so it should be fine. Then the next Baron Seal will spawn, and you'll want to perform another Bahamut chain on it. Ideally, your Bahamut will be better than mine, and you'll be able to kill both Baron Seal and Bahamut. The cleanup is practically free, as long as you don't just fall asleep. And that's the entire run. Doing this without Bullet Train is way harder than doing it normally, but it's a lot of fun. You have to play basically perfectly for every interaction, so if you've beaten the stage normally, I recommend giving it a shot.